The scene set for a round 4 Super Saturday. Let's go. Manly chasing back-to-back wins. South Sydney chasing an unbeaten month to start the 2019 Premiership. And the Manly front row of Adam Fanua-Blake, Api Coruscant, and Marty Tapau providing a great platform for the likes of DCE and Turbo Tom last week. Can they do it again? The two props running about 180 metres each, but that carry for Sirinen. Now the ball goes back for Jake Trbojevic. Middle of the ground, this tireless worker, this rock in the middle for the Sea Eagles, and Coruscant has his first run of the game. Well, Brett Finch, sideline, good afternoon to you. Finchy, what are you made of these early exchanges?
Yeah, good afternoon, boys. Beautiful afternoon down here on the sideline. I've been pretty impressed with the rhythm Manly showed in their attack. Obviously, a new set of halves, and after a slow first 2 weeks, they had an impressive win last week, and they've certainly hit the ground running here. Obviously, Trbojevic makes a big difference, while South, while they've been pretty content with their defence, they've forced a few errors in attack, which have given Manly a few opportunities. Here they go through Thompson.
Yeah, Manly asking questions again. Firstly, Fanua-Blake, now Thompson, Api Coruscant to LG. Tom Trbojevic holds the ball up. Tom looking for another try. He crashes into the in goal, and the crowd at the northern end of the ground tells the story. So does Grant Atkins now. Tom Trbojevic over again.
It was a 4-on-4. Souths had the numbers. They just didn't think about the man with the footy. Gagai had to make the tackle on Tom Trbojevic. He was turned outside. He slid past Sam Burgess and crashes through with his strength.
Daly Cherry-Evans, fresh from an equal game high, 22 points on equal personal best last weekend. Sends 2 through to ice the try. Nichols to the line. Played a handy roll off the bench last weekend against the Titans. Cook called by support play off his hip. It was Totola short.
Great stop on a big man, Totola.
Cook long. Reynolds was looking for Sam Burgess. The ball deflects off Manly, and the tackle count resets.
Beautiful pass from Cook. That tunnel shape there, that was an amazing pass.
Cook again, Murray! Murray gets over. Can he get to ground?
Oh!
Pushed backwards at the death.
I can't believe that
defence.
I can't believe that tackle from Marty Tapau. Cameron Murray broke the first tackle and was over the try line, and somehow Marty Tapau was able to hold him up. Stop it. That's too good. The strength of the man.
Nichols plays it. How long can this goal line defence hold as Walker runs around looking for a hole, now finding support. Reynolds, Burgess, numbers, and Sam says, I don't need anyone else. I'll just burrow for the line and find it. Pressure pays off.
Just watch this run and how many players he goes across the front of. Dink in, out, around, off to Adam Reynolds. They create the overlap. Sam just has to throw the dummy, and there just wasn't enough Manly players after Walker did all the damage from one side of the field to the other.
So Adam Reynolds to lock us up. He sends it straight over the black dot. Jake Trbojevic. Good tackle low. LG, ball goes through his hands. It's dived on by Parker, who throws it into the feet of South Sydney. Still the final play. This is messy. It's on the ground. Gagai toes at the ball. It's picked up by Corey Allen. Ruben Garrick flying across the field. Allen steps inside of him. Can't get away from Parker. Picks up Gagai. Gagai pulled down just short. It was Garrick back on his feet for a second attempt. Now they spread the ball. Reynolds, numbers galore. Walker throws it, and they slide in. Over they go. Jacob Gagan. Forward pass. Grant Atkins has called it all back.
Look at Manly, absolutely shot the ribbons on their own line.
Disarray.
And they've overrun the football. Long ball out to Cody Walker. Oh, they should have got that right. That's forward. That was a good call from the touchy who stood his ground. But Manly were offside.
Yeah, smart play just to go for 2 here. I think both teams a little bit frazzled from that little passage.
They've missed the goal kick. Adam Reynolds with a shake of the head.
Give room, wait.
Right in front of the Brookvale Hill, well populated this afternoon. And as you can see, quite clearly a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Sydney. Again, this time it's Tom Burgess.
Back here. Go 3. Go 10, John.
Thought it was George winding up for more damage. Twin Tom instead. Sam Burgess leaves it for Cook through Tom Burgess on to Walker. Walker across the ground. Still going. Walker to Graham. And he's away still. Campbell Graham. South Sydney try-scoring extraordinaire in 2019 builds on the tally. Up to 5 now in 4 games.
Take a bow, Campbell Graham, but this man again, Cody Walker. The way, the ability to skip across the face of players and then the instinct to find that pass there. But that's a great finish. He had a lot of work to do, did Campbell Graham. He's scoring tries for fun out there on that left wing.
And overall, South Sydney 15 of 21 in that first half. They complete their first set in the second and drive the kick straight to Trbojevic. Oh no, the hammy has gone again. The star of this team, a star of the league, is set to be sidelined again. The hammy has gone as we resume in the second half.
Oh no, the half time obviously cooling down, sitting down. There's been a real turn of events here.
Seagulls desperate to get to their last play here and get the ball down the other end of the field.
Gagan with a good tackle. And this defence starting to make a mark on Manly, and Marty Tapau wants to change that. Now Tapau's picked up an injury. Maybe a replay will shine a light on what is the problem here.
Shrugs away from Sam, then runs flat out into... It's almost
injury.
like a crusher effect where he ducked his head straight into the body.
Yeah,
of Tom Burgess or George.
You might have a little burner or a stinger from that. Go straight down into your shoulder.
Daly Cherry-Evans finds Paul Fafara simply middle of the ground. Good leg drive, gets him to halfway. Fainu for Cherry-Evans to kick high. Alex Johnston stands his ground, gets the ball and goes for Graham. He loses the ball, good shot. It's Jake Trbojevic forcing an error. Manasi Fainu feeding on that, but give Jake Trbojevic the try assist. What a shot to jolt the ball free, and the interchange hooker runs away with the scraps. Brute force from Jake.
Campbell Graham, such a solid young player, but absolutely snapped in half by Jake Trbojevic. Another terrific low tackle, just driving and bending him over, forcing the ball free, and Manasi Fainu on the spot to just jog the footy across the try line. It'll be 10-all.
And as a result, Manly have the lead. Murray. Cam Murray through the other side, trying to get away from Elliott, and nearly does so. But Elliott, in conjunction with Cherry-Evans, do well. Reynolds, long, Tafua gets across. Allen, ball away for Gagai, on to Ethan Lowe. Cook wanted the ball, the kick from Lowe, still there, and Manly get back into the field of play, but it's a penalty because the Sea Eagles have been called offside. So Adam Reynolds to lock it up. 1 of 3. He's a better kicker than that percentage suggests, but he can't complete this one. He has missed what by his standards should have been a gift. I was about to say they haven't scored since the Campbell Graham try in the 37th minute. Manly stoic, hit by injuries, 2 of which have returned to the field, Coruscant and Tapau, but no Tom Trbojevic for the near future. A long ball from Reynolds out to Corey Allen, who stays in the field of play. And now a penalty.
Just a penalty.
It will go to South Sydney.
Joel,
I'm thinking a trip here. Or
you're on report for a trip.
You've read
You're
it
by the penalty
perfectly,
area.
Danny Badiris. It's Joel Thompson singled out by Grant Atkins.
Well, Adam Reynolds has got the ball on the tee. He's going to try and square things up.
Channeling Nathan Cleary and channeling Nathan well. He's locked it up at 12. Adam Reynolds from the sideline.
Sirenen back into the ruck.
Next up, Cowboys Raiders, but first a beauty at Brookvale, reaching some sort of finish. Does a field goal win at Marty Tapau? He's too tired, he can't play the ball properly.
Can they get themselves in a position for Adam Reynolds to have a shot at field goal?
Well, George Burgess will make sure he's on his best behaviour, or will he? He's done it again!
No, he held it.
George Burgess held the ball for long enough. It got trapped between his legs. It looked like he hadn't completed the play of the ball. What a moment for South Sydney fans.
stay at marker, Cherry.
It goes to Reynolds now. Reynolds to kick soft. Front. Instead, it hits the upright.
My God!
This game has had everything. Manly get the penalty.
You're offside.
And Adam Reynolds goes oh so close to a killer blow for the Rabbitohs.
Boy, oh boy, here's George Burgess. Oh, and it just gets stuck in his legs. He wouldn't have lived that down. If he had dropped it again, there's the field goal from Adam Reynolds. Hits the upright. Marty Tapau falls on the footy.
Very quickly, Brett Finch sideline. What are your observations as we hit kickoff to Golden Point? We'll just make sure the catch here is completed by the Rabbitohs. High into the air.
Oh, he's done him. He's hurt himself.
Nearly dropped the ball, but maybe paid a physical price. Cody Walker running forward. Watch it again.
Hey, Curtis.
And the knee hard into the Brookvale surface. There's a Morris brother looking at that saying, I know how you feel. Gets to halfway. On tackle 4. Here's Damien Cook. They'd love him to bust the line. Johnston takes the tackle, 32 out. Reynolds goes to the left of the ruck. Here he is, Adam Reynolds from a long way outside, puts it high and to the right of the uprights.
Time off. 7 tackles.
The crowd went up, but it was the Manly fans applauding the miss.
Well, there we go. First crack is from Adam Reynolds. And there's 7 tackles coming up. That's what happens when you go for the field goal. You miss.
Well,
7 tackles.
He struck it well.
Didn't he?
He just didn't have the radar on. He hasn't had the radar on with his kicking game, his goal kicking, until the square up. 12-10 to get it to 12 all.
Move together.
Well, that's the first. So they're on the 40 for the first. Will they get close enough? You would think so. South Sydney's defensive line is pretty fast moving. Golden Point, they've still got some energy left in them.
Jake Trbojevic, Daly Cherry-Evans, Joel Thompson. Watch the tackle count, that's 3. And they're 10 metres into South's territory.
That's the man they want taking the ball forward.
Vanua Blake, immense again today. Run metres, 170 and climbing. Daly Cherry-Evans, 35 metres out. He puts it high. The golden boot of Daly Cherry-Evans is shining bright in the Sydney daylights. Daly Cherry-Evans, 22 points last week and 1 precious golden point today.